And in this video we are going to be doing let's see, yeah, so blog post and blog, they share the same footer, and in this video I'm going to be extracting that footer into its own component because we have code duplication and you try and avoid that at all times, right? So let me open blog post, not this one. Let me open blog.jsx and let's try and see them side by side. So this is the footer for the blog post, and this is the footer for the blog. Let's select the last one too. That's line 2. Okay, so as you can see, these are pretty much the same things, right? It looks like there's like a 1-line difference, but I'm not sure where that's coming from. No, not these ones. They are the same too. Or maybe I'm just imagining things. Okay, there seems to be a 1-line difference. Where is that coming from? Actually, yeah. Throw div, this one, yeah, these things are the same. Okay. Wait, oh, am I just imagining things? Okay. Even though I can't immediately see the difference, there seems to be something different because these lines don't match, right? Anyway, regardless of what's different, they're similar enough that we can extract them into their own component. So we already have a footer component in our project. Where is that? It's in here. And we are also going to have something called blog footer in here. So the easiest way to do that is just duplicate this one and call it blog footer.jsx. We're going to toss this here, and we're going to start modifying this. And yeah, we should also surround it with the footer element right there. So this row, we're going to copy the whole thing, and we're going to paste it inside in here. So yeah, we don't need the text center in here anymore because it's coming from the upper class. The width, we don't need to specify the width. Do we need to specify the width? I do not think so though. Yeah, no, we don't need to specify the width. We don't need to specify the margins. Everything is being taken care of by the upper classes of this thing. Okay, so the content of this should be coming as a property. Let's rename all instances of this with blog footer first. Okay, so we have the signature image, we have the social media bar, social media links, and it's dark. I'm pretty sure we're using the same footer. Yeah, we are using the same JSON file for the blog footer and the footer elements. So the best thing to do would be to just insert the component in here and fill the required stuff in. Content is coming from footer, and signature images is signature images exported as such. We don't need a link color anymore, and we don't need to get the signature like this anymore. This is going to be called content now. That's going to be called content now. And this is, well, we should also supply this thing, right? Is dark. I don't remember how I passed the is dark before in the prop types before, so let me just check it. It's a boolean. Let's add it in here. Also add the default prop types, blog footer dot default props. And is dark is going to be false by default. I think this is it. I don't think link is used in here. Link text is not used in there too. Title, social media links, yeah, they're used. The date, we don't have a date there. Signature image is dark, yep, these two are there too. Okay, so this is the blog post, blog footer, and these are coming from blog.module.sass. Instead of them coming from there now, they are going to come from their own Sass file. So we're going to create a new Sass file. Let's go to create a new directory called footer and move this thing there. And let's call this blog footer. Okay, so these are imported from blog footer now, and we can get rid of them in the blog module.sass. Okay, seems to be good. Style sheets, these are under another folder now. They're under the footer folder. Oh, come on, you should be able to find the folder. No? Style sheets / components. Oh yeah, so it has to be components / yeah, it should be able to find it now. Cool. Yeah, that's it. And if you go back to the blog, I think we're using it right, it's the right way, but we forgot to close the tag in here, so it's complaining. Okay, well, these things are not in the BlogPost module.sass anymore. And we can get rid of this whole thing. Alright, let's try and see how this works and looks. Let's start the survey in there. Yep, the footer's there, the colors are there too. Dark mode, yeah, dark mode colors are there too. Okay, looks good. And let's go back to the home page. Footer in here looks good too, and the style of this is fine. Let's go back here. This looks fine as well. Okay, so one thing that we need to change is blogposts.jsx now. So in here we're going to do the same thing. We are going to copy this thing and remove all of these, paste them in, paste it in. Let's remove these things from blogpost.module.sass. Right, we can get rid of these ones now. Let's get rid of that too, and also this one. Where is the signature image coming from? Oh yeah, okay, that's okay. Let's see if we depend on any other module files. Okay, so we've removed the circular, or not circular, but a child should not depend on its parent. So we removed the parent dependency from the blog post module. Well, we removed it in the previous stream, but we've just made it cleaner now. One thing that's left to do is to change the color of this horizontal bar in the dark mode. So we can quickly change that. I have an idea. I can have. Should I create a custom component for this? Maybe. I want to add dark mode compatibility to the HR tag right there. Because right now, there's a horizontal ruler in here, there's a line in here that's not visible in dark mode. Let me show you. See, there's a line in there, but in the dark mode, it's so subtle that it's not visible anymore. The color of it is it just disappears. Let's find it via the inspector. it is right here. Now you can see it. And we have to change the color of this thing. So it should be like 255, 255, 255. And now you are able to see it, right? This is how it should be ideally. Which is something we can change. Okay, let's take a look at the situation, shall we? I'm going to create a separate component for this. I can't believe I'm doing this, but yeah, let's just do it because we're just 10 minutes into the stream and we might as well introduce new features. So well, this should not be here, right? This should not be here. It should be inside the blog. No, sorry, the footer area, footer folder. All right, let's create. Okay, so this is going to be our style for the component, and we just have a border top and border bottom. On the dark website it's going to be white, on the light website it's going to be black. It's obvious, right? And in here, style sheets components, we're going to go into the footer folder. How can it not find this? Come on. No suggestions. What? Oh, it's because you're not importing the right thing, probably. Instead of title on one side, we're going to have dark and light. It's not. It's just going to complain that it's not that these could not be found. Up one, up one. Okay, we need one more of these. That's fine. Types.boolean, and it's not required, obviously, as we did in the previous streams too. It's going to be false by default. And now we can go to the footer and replace this. Where's this HR thing? Oh wait, it's not in here, is it? It's in here. Yeah. No, let's not forget to close the elements. I always forget to do this for some reason. Okay, and we're going to replace this with that too. And that is done. Okay, as you can see, the color of the horizontal ruler there changes too. So we are fully dark mode compatible now. Like there's nothing left to, well, there's always things to improve. Well, first of all, I can start by changing this horrible orange color. I like orange, but it doesn't suit, it doesn't fit in here. Okay. All right, that works too. Cool. So, so in this video, we've extracted blog post footer, and also we did the horizontal ruler, and it changes color on dark mode too. So we have a distinct line between the footer and the rest of the blog post now. So this line was not compatible with dark mode. It is now compatible. So yeah, this task is done too. Okay, so there's one more change that I could introduce in this one, and it's a tiny change. Let me start by showing you what it is. So this is a tiny blog post module, blog posts, right? If you switch between dark and light modes, can you see the signature? Like, take a look at here, specifically, and can you see it appear and disappear? That's because there's no transition on it, and I want to add an image transition to that element, so it doesn't like pop in and out each time I click on this. I feel like everything should be animating, even though most of the time it's not visible. Like in here, it's not visible when you switch between dark and light modes. You're not going to see it change. But if I ever have a blog post module, or also the fact that I know that it's there annoys me, and I want to fix everything, even though it's not visible to the user. It probably causes. It probably has a performance impact just because this is an image, and image processing takes more time on the CPU than just changing the font colors and stuff. But yeah, maybe someone just clicks and scrolls very fast. It didn't animate. Did you see that? Probably not. But anyway, I'm gonna fix that. Don't show again. I don't care. All right. Let's see. So where to start with that? Did we have a signature component? Yes, we had a signature component, and these were coming from the SAS file, right? Okay. How do we add transitions now? Let's remember that. In one of our SAS files, we must have it. Okay, let me start by going to blogpostmodule.sas, because we have it in there, definitely. Yeah, we do. Oops. And these were coming from a separate source in the app. I don't remember, right? Like they were coming from another SAS file that I've created, which controls all of these animation timings. There must be a util SAS, right? Animation timer.sas. Let's remember how we import this thing. So to do that, we can go back to blog.module.sas. Yeah, this is how you do it. We can just copy this and paste it right at the top of this file like this. Alright, where's signature timer? Signature timer is here. And let's see. So we go up 2. So there has to be another dot and slash. Right, we got this. It's not a transition. It's not a color transition anymore. It's a filter transition. Let's see if this works or not. I'm not sure if this would work because I'm not sure if transitions work on filters too. But oh, okay, it works. I want to add a slight animation delay to this too. Yeah, that looks better, right? Okay, I'm happy with that change. So that's one more issue down. Blog post dark mode signature transition is not there, changes instantly, so we fix that one too. Okay, there's one more tech debt item, but I'm not gonna do it on this stream. I think it deserves its own stream, and it's already been 20 minutes, and I don't want to keep doing 1 hour long videos unless I'm working on a huge feature like the dark mode. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna commit these changes, deploy them, and then I'm gonna take like a 10-minute break, maybe, or 15 minutes break. And then I'm gonna come back and gonna start working on this problem. It's not a problem. It's just refactoring. And after we finish this one too, we can finally start working on some nice features. We have a huge backlog, but there are a few things that I'm more excited about than others. So yeah, let me take a break and I'll come back, do this one, and then start with the feature work. All right, bye.